Here we have a spread of some very interesting insects, and I've collected the most popular butterfly TikToks on the entire TikTok platform. Today, we're going to try to find these butterflies in these TikToks. If you look over to the top left, you'll see that there are 5 spots. Once we find the butterflies, the spots will turn green, and then once we find all 5, then I will reveal to you what I believe to be the most interesting butterfly or Lepidoptera specimen in my entire collection. I have every animal in the entire world, every single one, every single butterfly, all of them, and this one that we're going to see is going to be the most interesting. But first, we have to find these butterflies in these TikToks. So, without further ado, let's play it. Let's see what happens. We're at a zoo. This otter is playing with a butterfly. We're starting off in a smooth mood. Pause. Okay. If you were paying attention to that butterfly, the butterfly has black front wings and hind wings with a red stripe on those front wings. Put it away. Check out our butterflies. Do you see anything similar to that? 3, 2, 1. Answer, no. Sorry, otter. Hate to be harsh here, but we're moving on. Next TikTok. Here we go.
What is something that your dog does that you just don't even think twice about, but anytime anyone else sees it, it's kind of shocking or weird?
Great. Love this butterfly TikTok. 10 out of 10. Here we have a monarch right here. Monarch butterflies are very interesting. We have a match. Sorry. Mark it in the top left. We have a match, my friends. This is a monarch butterfly. Very common in the Midwest, throughout the United States, and in Mexico. We're on our way. 1 out of 5. Back to the TikToks. What else do we got next? We're just rolling and rocking.
Let's do a step-by-step pinning tutorial.
A pinning tutorial. This is awesome. Okay, a pinning tutorial. This TikTok is going to show us how to make things like this, insect specimens. This is very cool. I'm intrigued.
Generally, when I first get my specimen, they're too dry to work with, so I use this DIY rehydration chamber. After 24 hours, I'll check to see if they're loose enough to pin.
Rehydration chamber. She's just juicing up those insects. They dry out and become very stiff and brittle, but if you put them in that chamber for a period of time, they'll get their joints will get nice and loose, so you can spread them out into the shape that you want.
Otherwise, I'll put them back in for another 24 hours. To start the process, I'll place a pin through the upper right abdomen. This will allow me to secure it to the pinning board. Then, using wax paper, I'll carefully open up the wings and secure it for now. The wax paper is great because it helps prevent any of the colorful scales from rubbing off. Now that the wings are open, I'll use these entomology forceps to carefully move the wings into display position.
Oh, well done.
For the sake of time, I'm just showing you one side here. For a specimen of this size, I left it for about 3 to 4 days so that it completely dries out and stays in this position. Now it's ready to be used in a frame, a terrarium, or whatever display you'd like.
Oh, well done. You juice it up, you spread it out, you dry it out, and it's done. That's pretty much pinning. Does this look like anything that we have here? Oh, 10 out of 10 TikTok. I don't know. What's your name? Cottage Corpse Shop? Shout out to you. Excellent TikTok. Does this look like any of the butterflies that we have? It kind of looks like a monarch. Honestly, it kind of looks a little bit like this one over here. It kind of looks like that yellow one. But when it comes to identifying butterflies, you got to look at the very hyper specifics, and they just aren't too similar. So thank you for playing, but not today. Corpse.shop, whatever your name was. Next TikTok. We have a caterpillar kit. We have time lapses of caterpillars growing. Day 3. Spiky. Okay, we got it. This is a butterfly that we have here. Does anybody know this butterfly, this caterpillar will eventually grow into one of these butterflies? Here's your guess. We're going to give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown. 3, 2, 1. Done. If you guessed a monarch butterfly, I'm so sorry, but you are actually incorrect. This is a painted lady butterfly over here. I think there's some legislation that perhaps prohibits the sale and transfer of monarchs throughout the United States. So usually, more often than not, the butterflies in these kits are painted ladies. Let's take a closer look at that painted lady. Can we do it? Can we do it? Why are my hotkeys not working? Oh no. Okay, sorry. We're going to have to go over here. Excellent. This is a painted lady butterfly. They look relatively ordinary, but they are the most common butterfly in the entire world. Painted lady. The most interesting thing about this butterfly is its Latin name is Vanessa cardui. Ooh la la. I just really like that. Usually Latin names are kind of a little bit more Latin-y, but this one's name is Vanessa cardui. Who's that over there? Who's that fancy lady over there? Oh, you're not talking about Vanessa cardui, are you? That's her. Most common butterfly in the world. There we go. Okay, my hotkeys are back working. Oh, market. So we found it. Unfortunately, I think if we watch this TikTok, they don't actually. This is like a nice little bait and switch TikTok. The painted lady butterfly caterpillars have a lot of spikes on their back. They're like super spiky, so that's how you can identify them. But these don't eventually turn into butterflies. We kind of got bait and switch there by Charlotte Bram. So Charlotte, thanks, but show us the butterfly next time. Okay, next one.
Girl, this is how to innocently give him butterflies.
Ah. Huh. Different kind of butterfly. Are we intrigued? Perhaps. Should we watch? No. Instead, we're going to go to our next section, which is the surprise animal of the video. This is my favorite section because we have a giant collection of stuff here, and it's always fun to bring out something that's a little bit different than the theme of the video, so it's not a butterfly or an insect. What the cool part about this is you can participate in determining what animal or animal specimen that we bring out in the next video. Here's how you do it. All you got to do is subscribe and leave a comment below that says a department name and has 3 numbers along with it. The department is either mammals, ornithology, entomology, or herpetology, which are reptiles and amphibians, and the 3 numbers are in between 1 and 20. A lot of information. There's a description below pinned in the comment section. Just department name, 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Example is entomology, 1, 17, 2, mammals, 13, 7, 9, something like that. Today, we're taking a suggestion from Kimari Treasure, who said mammals 3, 18, 12. So that's the mammals department, cabinet 3, tray 18, the 12th animal in that cabinet, and Kamari. Oh, shoot. This lady scared me. Oh, my gosh. Kamari, you have suggested a skull, a very, very interesting skull that is really a great find. This is of a common animal. Let's see if you guys can guess what animal this skull is. I'm going to bring it back. Hopefully it's in focus. Those teeth are absolutely gnarly. Is this the closest? Oh, we can get even closer. Excellent. So this is a very common animal, and it has the most teeth of any mammal in the entire animal kingdom. The most toothed mammal right here. Do you have any guess what this is? 3 countdown. 3, 2, 1. Kamari, you've chosen the skull of a possum. Possums have more teeth than any other mammal, which is absolutely outrageous. Those jaws are totally gnarly, which is really interesting because possums are relatively tame. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to bite you or anything like that. So why do they have so much teeth? I don't know, to eat garbage? Because possums scramble around in garbage cans all the time. Who can say? We just got the skull. So if you want to help us determine what to pick in the next surprise animal of the video, all you have to do is leave a department and 3 numbers between 1 and 20 down below in the comment section. Back to the TikToks, hit this button. Not this lady. I'm so sorry. I'm not interested in learning how to innocently give him butterflies, but thank you for contributing your knowledge to the internet. Next TikTok. Ooh. Another pinning one. Excellent. Let's get the reveal. So these have already dried, and she's taken that little paper off to kind of reveal them. Together, let's experience this reveal. Ooh la la, look at that. This is definitely one of the ones we have. Right here, blue Morpho, fantastic butterfly. Mark it over there in the top left. Let's get a closer look. Why are my hotkeys not working? What the heck is going on? Okay, we're here. This is a blue Morpho butterfly. It is very metallic and has these wonderful wings. from Central and South America. But I think the cool part of this butterfly is revealed when you flip it over and see the underside. It's almost hidden. They're nice kind of brown underwings, and it makes it so this butterfly can kind of camouflage itself and hide that shiny blue metallic that might stand out to predators and things like that. Also some interesting eye spots, which we might talk about later if we find the final TikTok or the final butterfly in our TikTok search right here that has some giant eye spots right down there. So that's the blue Morpho. We found it. We have found, oh shoot, we have 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 5. Excellent. Keep going. TikToks, onward. Ba-ba-da. Here we go to this one. Oh, we have a butterfly lady. I thought he was in a weird spot, then realized he wouldn't move. Oh my gosh, there's a butterfly crawling up your nostril. Oh no. Okay, astute entomologists out there might be watching this and be like, oh my gosh, Charlie, we have found a butterfly. Yes, we have seen the Monarch, but there's a different one that's on her nose that might be similar to one that we have here. It's kind of a trick question because they don't look very similar, but if you look at this one right here, this is the tiger swallowtail. Most interesting thing about, oh shoot, that's scary. Most interesting thing about the tiger swallowtail, it gets its name from those tiger stripes that are on its front wings right there. That's how you can remember it, which is kind of neat. I always thought it was because that they were yellow, but then I remember that tigers are not necessarily yellow. They're more kind of like orangish, so I was just being an idiot. It's those stripes. But if you look here, the one on her nose is very black. It doesn't look like this one at all. So you might be like, Charlie, you're an idiot. That's not the same butterfly. You got to look at the specifics. Remember the otter one? Come on. Well, my friends, let's all take a deep breath and stop pointing fingers and then talk it out, okay? We're going to talk it out. Let me show you my tray of tiger swallowtails, one of the trays that I have in my collection. Here, I don't think it's going to fit entirely in the overhead. Are we close? Okay, we're out. This is an entire tray of tiger swallowtails. Astute observers might notice that there are some yellow ones and that there are some black ones. These are black dark morphs. They're dark color variations of the tiger swallowtails. And it might be the exact butterfly that we see crawling up this girl's nose. Let's take a closer look. So, again, always look at the hyper-specifics. I'm going to take this butterfly. We're going to flip it over. And I don't think it is the same butterfly. Okay, let's see if you can take a look at this one right here and tell me if you think it's the same or not. I think there's one key thing, a key difference between these. We're going to switch it over to the close-up, and I want you to look at the hind wings of this and notice how there's one kind of rim of orange spots at the very edge, but there's nothing in the middle besides those blue spots right here. Switching it over here, do you see on the hind wing of the underside of the nose butterfly, there's an additional rim of orange spots? That means it's an entirely different butterfly. Unfortunately, this is not a tiger swallowtail. It's an eastern swallowtail butterfly. But this is TikTok. This isn't a scientific exam. So you know what? Just mark it over there and just count it as something that we found. Okay, so we found 4 out of 5. That means we only have one more. Let's see what we got. TikToks, please go on. Ooh. Oh, ooh. We're getting tatted up. Let's go.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train.
Okay, I'm out. We're getting a tattoo here. Not a butterfly TikTok. Heck yeah, Harlow made a new friend. Let's go, Harlow. The butterfly didn't want to leave. Let's go, Harlow. Harlow's chilling. Let's go, Harlow. Oh, let's go back a little. Let's get that. Ooh, Harlow. Harlow hitting us with the chubby cheeks, that bald head, those big baby eyes, and that nice butterfly on the top. I think we have a similar one right here. What Harlow has on his little baby noggin is one of these guys. This is genus Caligo. I think they're called giant like owl butterflies or something like that, but I know them as the genus, so genus Caligo. And if you notice in the hind wings, they have this giant eye spot right here. Look at the dome. Look at Harlow's little baby dome. The butterfly perched on the top has a similar eye spot. The one on Harlow has a little streak right there, and this one doesn't have the same streak. So I think it's a different species, but it's definitely in the same genus. So we're going to mark it. You know what? That's 5. Excellent. We have done it, my friends. Baby Harlow has brought us home. We have the 5th butterfly that we're looking for today, and that means it's time for the reveal of the most interesting butterfly in my entire collection. Let's go back to the wide. Let's flip to the overhead. Let's get the butterflies out of the way. Here we go. Here it is, my friends. The one you've been waiting for. Oh, man. My, oh, my. Oh, shoot. It's a little bit spinny. So I'm going to bring this out. We're going to switch it out real quick. Put the Morpho over there, the owl over there, and we'll give space for this just big boy. Holy cow. This is a giant atlas moth. Technically not a butterfly, but still a Lepidoptera, so I think it counts. My favorite part about this specimen right here, or this species, is that it has these tiny windows that are completely transparent where there are no scales. There's still a membrane there, but there are no scales. And the cool thing about this is it has a really unique adaptation that scientists have theories about. But so just look here. Do you see the tips of these forewings? It's okay. It's twisting right here. These twist sometimes. We got to be very careful. Scientists think that atlas moths have evolved so that the tips of their front wings bear resemblance to native snake species where they live. And here's what an atlas moth does. If a certain insectivore or potential predator is approaching, it'll flip and flap those wings around to mimic the movements of those native snakes, to make that predator think that it's a snake and run away. It's just one of the most interesting adaptations, I think. It has snake-tipped wings. You see, this could potentially be the eye right here. That could be the little tongue. I think it's just fascinating. It's so cool. Atlas moths, butterflies. Ta-ta.